Good evening, one and all. Welcome to a very special episode of In Moresby tonight. On tonight's show, we're going to be observing a very special day on the world's calendar, all right? Not just PNG, but the world as a whole, okay? Now, this is not the Queen's birthday we're talking about. No, it's not PNG's 40th anniversary. We're not talking about that. This special event does not drum up the glitz and glamour like the Academy Awards, but it is very important to everyone in the world. And yeah, which date am I talking about? I'm talking about June 5th, all right? Now, a lot of school kids right around the country would know more about this because they've been doing a lot of activities surrounding this day throughout the week, and today marks a very special day, all right? June 5th marks World Environment Day. It's a day designated by the UN to raise awareness about environmental issues, all right? On tonight's show, we're going to be talking about the events that will be happening right around the country to commemorate that special day. Now, right around the country, the government and I know a lot of business houses out there have been doing their bit to raise awareness about environmental issues. But one company that's been leading the way is BSP with their Go Green campaign, and this year marks 3 consecutive years now they've been partnering up with the people who know all too well about conserving and preserving the environment for future generations. Those people, who am I talking about? Yep, the Port Moresby Nature Park. And during the week we caught up with their general manager McGeorge to tell us about what they've been doing right around the week, and of course tomorrow, big day coming up.
Planning a really big day out of fun of activities. We're going to have over 17 organisations, including a number of retailers, government bodies and charitable organisations are all involved in the green space, all come and showcase their wares, and lots of educational activities for all age levels. So for the little kids there's going to be lots of games and activities, and also too for the older people, lots of ways of learning about how we can use environmental products to save the environment, but also to save on the hip pocket. Yes, so we've been strong partners with BSP Bank. There's been a supporter of the Nature Park for a number of years now. And so one of those partnerships that we have is the World Environment Day event. This will be our 3rd year that we've actually held it together in partnership. And we're really excited by the sponsorship support we have with BSP. And also recently they assisted us with building a new hornbill exhibit, which is the home of Tura's Wontok. So that's all in anticipation for the 2015 Games. And yes, so we work quite closely with BSP Bank, and it's really good to see that BSP is really committed to going green, and also in helping us with events where we showcase and share to all the public about conservation and saving the planet. So tomorrow is actually our big family day out for World Environment Day, and it is actually one of the biggest events that are held across the World Environment Week. And then Monday to Thursday at the Nature Park, we've also been holding our Kids World's Wildlife Week. So this week we've had over 1,300 school children coming down to the park and learning all about water conservation, energy conservation, saving on waste, and also on climate change. So it's been a really big week for all the school children, and then that's all going to culminate tomorrow with our really big World Environment Public Day. So the actual event starts at 9. The Nature Park will be open from normal time of 8 AM and it'll go through till 3 PM. So throughout that day there'll be all games, activities, face painting. There'll also be a number of competition and giveaways. We've got a secret BSP word phrase that people have got to find throughout the park to claim a prize. We're also going to have lots of guest appearances. We're going to have PSP Biggie, Tura, the official mascot of 2015 Games. We've got Gasman coming, Mr. Drip, Auntie Solar. Lots of exciting costume characters for the kids, and food, and also we've got the Nature Plane Discovery Zone playground, so that's all open for the kids. So yeah, and then also included in all of that is still walking around the 30 acres of the park and seeing all the changes and upgrades. So we're currently in our Kids Discovery Corner, and this was a recent attraction that we just opened a couple of weeks ago. It's a country first. It's a first nature-based play and exploration zone for kids, and it's all themed around PNG and the environment. So in this playground, we've got kids going through tarantula tunnels and we're seeing what it's like to be a tarantula. We've got kids digging up Diprotodons, which was a big animal that roamed the earth, or roamed Papua New Guinea thousands of years ago. We've got kids going through over log huts, up tree towers, on vine climbs. So it's really, really interactive and engaging, and it's to help connect kids to nature. So it's a very, very country first kind of playground, lots of green and natural environment, and it's very, very popular. We've had a lot of parents say they can't get their kids out of here. So I'm guessing on Saturday it's going to be very popular down here in the play area. We're just going to really encourage everyone to come out tomorrow for World Environment Day. You know, we can all play our part in our green, clean city, particularly in the lead up to the 2015 Games. And the best thing about World Environment Day is that we can all learn about how we can save money, but also to save the planet. So, fun day. We've got lots of businesses down here, lots of organisation, and let's see what's going on in our country and how amazing it is.
Welcome back to In Moresby Tonight. Now, human society has always needed a bit of inspiration. Yep, that little nudge to get them on their way. And one youngster in the southwest of England has taken up the challenge to try to tackle front-on environmental issues right around the world through the use of film.
I feel that modern day society has a kind of a complacency, an assumption that we can continue the way we're going forever. But we are not living a sustainable way of life, and that's just not possible. My name is Abby, I'm 18 years old and I live in the southwest of England. I'm extremely passionate about a wide range of man-made environmental issues, be it global climate change, marine debris, the unsustainable production of palm oil. Whatever it may be, I wholeheartedly believe that we need to take full responsibility for these issues and that we need to act now in order to ensure that sustainable future. It wasn't until I was about 13 though that I began to be made aware of all of the different environmental issues that are going on around the world, and it made me feel very angry. I could not comprehend why anybody would want to destroy what in my eyes was a priceless beauty for the sake of business. And I felt I had to speak up about it, and I started to do that through the use of film. There are two main projects I'm particularly proud of. The first is my short film about marine debris called Save Our Oceans. I produced this when I was 15, 16, and I really took the whole issue to heart. So I arranged a beach cleanup, I sought to involve my local community, I got news of the issue out onto my local radio stations, into my local newspapers, and I really just tried to get as many people involved and aware of the issue as possible. So the second project is my climb up Mount Kilimanjaro in July 2014. So it's the highest freestanding mountain in the world, which is a very grand title. In the last 20 years, 70% of Mount Kilimanjaro's glaciers have disappeared, gone completely. And we wanted to study the effects of that on the endemic wildlife species, on the local people, and ultimately on tourism, because most people climb that mountain to reach that iconic white peak. So beforehand, it was this immense project that there was absolutely nothing I could do about. But after seeing those glaciers firsthand, I feel that the greatest threat we face as a species is ourselves if we continue to ignore the things that we cannot see. Global climate change, plastics in the ocean. My message to you is that your every action counts. Be it positive, be it negative, it matters. If you choose to leave the tap on whilst doing your teeth, you could indirectly be affecting somebody on the other side of the planet. How? Well, our Earth is immensely interconnected, more so than I think we could ever begin to comprehend. And if we mess with those systems, which we are, there are going to be negative consequences. There is so much that we can do to make a difference. There's so much information out there on the internet, through literature. Even the people around you are guaranteed to know ways in which you can live a more green and sustainable lifestyle. So ask people, research and find out, because you can be taking action against all of these issues on our Earth. And you are responsible, I am responsible, we are all responsible.
And don't we just love it when celebrities get in on the act? And if you're like myself and you're a big fan of surfer music, then you might know this guy, Jack Johnson.
They say Taylor was a good girl, never want to be late, complain, express ideas in her brain.
Well, this is his World Environment Day 2015 pledge.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Jack Johnson, and my pledge for World Environment Day is to cut single-use plastic out of my life completely. I'm working my way in that direction because single-use plastic is not so fantastic. We use it for a minute or two, and then it sits around for a few thousand years, maybe even more, into our oceans and onto the shore. Just bring your own bag to the store. There's no need to be such fancy pants. Put down the plastic water bottle, give the kids a chance, cause the next generation is growing. We gotta be knowing, if we're consuming, we gotta be doing what we can do to reduce our waste. Happy World Environment Day. Aloha.
Welcome back to the show. Time to talk Telecom now. On tonight's lineup, we have for you Telecom's Web Cruiser, a new way to own your website with low annual fees. But before we get into that, there's a handset you should take advantage of, all right? We're talking a massive 80% discount on the ZTE E908 smartphone. This has to be the largest handset discount in town from 500 kina. It's now going for 99 kina. That's right, only 99 kina. Now that's one offer you cannot miss. The ZTE E908 features camera, Bluetooth, SD card slot, high definition video, 3G EVD Rev A tethering, and Wi-Fi hotspot, music and FM radio, and lots more. This offer is available at Telecom shops nationwide while stocks last. Moving on to our lower range handsets, we have the buy one get one free promotion on the Alcatel OT213C and the Alcatel OT208C. Now all you have to do is purchase one of these handsets at 29 kina only and get one free. These handsets feature SMS, clock, alarm, games, FM radio, flashlight, calculator, and polyphonic ringtones. So there you have it, two for the price of one. Now, have you ever wanted to own a website for your business but don't have the money or skills to develop one? Well, at Telecom PNG, we have the right online solution for you with user-friendly website templates to choose from at one low annual fee. To purchase a website, go online at telecompngsites.com or visit any Telecom sales office near you. And that's what's on offer at Telecom PNG. But before we go, it's 50% off all international calls from your fixed line service. Only 1 kina per minute to call anywhere in the world. Yep, that's right, only 1 kina. And that's all we have time for on tonight's Telecom segment, your exclusive telecommunications provider for the 2015 Pacific Games. Hey, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter or check out our website for real-time updates. Until next week, have a pleasant evening. I'll be back to wrap the show up. Time to wrap things up on in Moresby tonight. Before we go, remember, get your Craig David tickets, all right, over at the Cosmopolitan to avoid disappointment, all right? Limited tickets out on sale at the moment, so get in fast, all right? Yep. Before we go, remember, reduce, reuse, recycle, all right? And remember, the theme for World Environment Day 2015, 7 billion dreams, one planet. Yep, we only have one planet, so consume with care. Until next week, you guys keep it safe. Enjoy the footy. Up next, go to Broncos.